They said, Pastor Barrett, we would like you to come and get involved in a debate with all the atheists. I said, fine. I said, what's the heading? Well, what's the caption? What are we debating on? And they said this, the debate is this, the premise is, there is no God. I said, okay. They said, yeah, the president of the atheistic club, he will stand up and he will share for 15 minutes on how there is no God. And then we're going to give you 10 minutes to prove to us that there is a God. I said, bro, I don't need 10. I only need 2 minutes.
I love it when they say something that arrogant. You just know they're about to fall smack onto their smugly smiling snoot. Let's do this. Greetings, fellow space travelers. BionicDance here. So, 2 minutes to prove God exists, huh? I'd like to say this ought to be good, but we all know it isn't.
And the lead atheist, he gets up and he's preaching. And he's spitting and he's frothing at the mouth and he's eloquent, he's brilliant. How can any rational person believe that there is a God? You got to be stupid to believe that there is a God. And all these sorts of things, all the things that you've heard.
I'm sure that describes exactly how it went. Because atheists usually froth at the mouth when debating. Yep, seen it before.
And I come up the front and I just said to the guy, I said, listen, you spoke so eloquently. I said, come and join me on stage. So he came and joined me at the podium at the front there. And I said, you believe there is no God? He said, there is no God. You cannot be a rational person and believe there is a God.
Actually, you could, if that belief was the same as believing in my parents' old Toyota or the planet Neptune. But it's not, is it? Belief in God is faith-based, not evidence-based, and saying that something is real just because your gut tells you so is nothing even slightly resembling rational.
I said, okay, help me out with this. I want to show you something. And I drew a circle on a whiteboard like this. I said, this circle represents knowledge.
Ugh, not this hoary old chestnut again. Whether you've seen this one before, if you haven't, I apologize for showing it to you. Unfortunately, they insist on using it over and over, so we have to keep debunking it over and over. And it's my job to provide some tools for doing so.
You're an intelligent man. You study at this university. How much do you know of everything that could possibly be known? So he took a pen and he drew that and he went, I reckon I know this much. I said, wow, you're intelligent. He said, yeah, I am. I said, that's brilliant. I said, so that's what you do know? He said, yes. I said, and that's what you don't know? He said, yes. But this does exist. You just haven't discovered it yet. Yes. Therefore, could God not exist in a dimension that you haven't yet discovered?
Is it possible? Irrelevant, because you're not up there to show us what's possible. Because what were you brought up there to do?
And now we're going to get Glenn Barrett. He's going to come up and tell us why there is a God.
And what did you say you were going to do?
I said, bro, I don't need 10. I only need 2 minutes.
So how is showing us what's possible anything like proving a God exists? I could point into that undiscovered knowledge and say that somewhere in there could be a square circle. You just haven't found it yet. Which doesn't mean one actually exists. Unless you can show us where in that circle of knowledge your God resides, then you're just talking out of your ass, which means that you, sir, have failed.
Should have rated unsubscribed. Oh.